All right, guys, let's talk about the current trend taking place where we're trying to help each other, because I am starting to see a trend on that trend developing that's confusing a lot of people. So to all of the creators, if you stumble upon this and you're like, what's this? To all the creators that are telling people it's not going to work, I know what you're trying, I understand what you're trying to do, and I appreciate it, but I think the way the message is coming across is hurting what you're trying to say. That being said, we all are going to say things the way we want to say them. That's just all there is. Here is why ultimately the trend isn't going to work and why you can't beat the algorithm or anything. It's not going to work. It doesn't matter what words we use. It doesn't matter what tags we use. We're not going to beat the algorithm. It's not going to happen. One, it's a two-pronged system, right? TikTok isn't just ran by machines. It's ran by human beings that are monitoring us and they know what's going on, okay? Also, keep in mind there's the current state of things where they're heavily monitoring videos, so it's already got more attention there. Here is the truth. It's the same as anything else. And somebody said that this whole thing felt like TikTok's first pyramid scheme or Ponzi scheme, and they're right. It kind of is, but not with malice intent, right? People aren't doing this to try to cheat anybody. That's not the case here. There's no bad guy in this. And I watched a video of somebody saying TikTok don't want to pay out. No, TikTok does want to pay out, but they want legitimate content creators. So I'm going to give you guys the secret, all right? And if you don't believe me, that's fine, but I'm going to give you the secret to how to actually make it work. There is a secret to it. It's not really a secret, but there's a secret, and I'll give it to you. You're going to have to be a content creator. That's it. You're going to have to go through the dredge that everyone else does, including myself, and I'm not even there yet, to do it. And I know a lot of you aren't going to like that because you wanted this to be some magic key code that unlocked everything. I would love that. God, if I could prove that, there was some key code and I could use it and just, get the money, God, I would. I'd be giving the money to everybody. And I mean that. I'm not just saying that to say it. Like, if I suddenly got rich tomorrow, a lot of what I would do would be philanthropic. I'd be giving a lot of money away because I can, and I've said this before in videos I've done, I can live quite comfortably on $1 million for the rest of my life. Fully possible, no problem doing that. Because the things that I like, the things that I enjoy, and the things that I do, they're cheap. They don't cost that much. And in addition, a lot of the hobbies I have make me money. So having the extra cash would only turn it into more cash. So without that, though, I know a lot of people are going to be like, but I don't want to make content. Then it's not for you. Or for those that are questioning, how do I make content? Well, there's two things you can do for that, okay? There's two things you can do. If you really want to make this work, you need to become a content creator. So what content do you create? Well, it's the same kind of questions that you're told to ask yourself when you're trying to just make a video. Who would you think your audience is? If you can't figure that out, that's fine. We'll move on. Who are you talking to? If you can't figure it out, fine, we'll move on. And, the third one is where do you see the video going? Some variation of that is what I'm always hearing people talk about. So it's real simple. If you're having problems, talk about your problems. Come here and talk about the financial issues you're having. Tell people your story. There's your content. Don't tell it on one video, but pick aspects apart. Vent on here. A lot of people do that, and that's their content, and they get views for that. Vent about the things that are upsetting you. There is your content. It's almost infinite, and I'll tell you right now that when you do it, it's going to be addicting. You're going to get hooked to it because you're going to like being able to put it out there, and when nobody else is screaming at you about it, and all there are words and comments that are just text that you can ignore, delete, whatever you want to do, it gets addicting because you get to have your voice and your say, and that is why this app is so appealing to so many people. So if you're not making content now, do it. Make your videos. You can always delete them if you're not comfortable with them. Make the videos. Draft them up. Vent about it. Talk to people. Just talk to them. Like I'm looking right at this camera talking to you. Go do that. Become a content creator. Anybody can do it. If you're waiting for some magical permission to become a content creator, pause this video here. Go, note the timestamp. Go make a video and then come back, and after the pause is over, congratulations, you're a content creator. That's it. Content creator isn't some magic thing where you have to make money suddenly you're a content creator. Content creation is that. You have created content. You've done it. That's it. It's done. So do that. Or if you really are passionate about a topic, that's the other thing you can do. Those are the two easiest content creation methods. Talk about your life and issues and vent, or talk about the things that you enjoy and find your community. Either way, those will eventually get you to where you're going. That's it. That's the secret. That's the big secret to all of this, and it takes time. Be prepared to make content for years, have a small following, and seem like you're getting nowhere, and then one day something goes viral and your numbers start climbing, and then all of a sudden you were making money off of this. Is there more to it? A little bit more, but that's more after you've made it to the point where you can start making money, and I'm glad to answer questions on those, but right now just focus on making the content. That's it. You gotta have the content. People can't watch what's not there. So tell me what you think. And if you decide, I'll even support you as best I can. If you decide you're going to make a video for the first time, let me know in the comments. I'll go view it. I'll watch the entire thing. I don't care if you make it 10 minutes. I'll watch the entire thing. I don't know if I'll comment or not because I don't know if it's appropriate, and I try to be appropriate with comments, but maybe I'll try to leave a comment depending on what it is. Even if it's just a simple emoji or something. But I'll watch your entire video and do that. Ultimately, this trend is telling people to do things that you should be doing as this platform anyway. Don't skip videos. Watch the entire video. People have gotten so short in attention span that a 10-minute video seems long. Even this is going to seem too long for people. I already know what the analytics are going to look like. I know it's going to look like people skipping through after 20 seconds, 30 seconds, 50 seconds. You know? But that's how we support each other legitimately. We legitimately make content that we want to see, or we legitimately make content and put it out because we want it out there. I make these videos mainly for myself and to share with other people. Like, I want people to hear what I'm saying, and this is a longer video, but I make it so I can have it out there because I feel like at least I'm putting it out there, that at least somebody's saying it. And I want it to be known. I want that information out there. I want my opinion out there because we all are entitled to our opinion. Regardless if anybody tells you, if you don't think you are, go make a video. That's it. And yeah, you're going to have people that don't like it. Oh, well, it's the internet. Everybody's got an opinion. Everybody's got an opinion about your opinion. So anyway, what do you guys think? And I really hope that some new people see this that haven't made videos and start making videos. This platform is big enough for everybody.